Ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of a 90-day adventure, or whatever, call it whatever you want it. Me and my boy B here, we're gonna get jacked. The next 90 days, we're gonna be uploading every single day. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it real simple because that's who we are. We're simple guys. And what we do is we just get jacked. We go to the gym, we lift weights, we come home, we eat meat, we eat eggs. That's about it. So if you're a kind of person that wants to get jacked, now you'll take a look at us and you'll see, okay, these guys kind of look like some normies or maybe above average. But over the course of these next 90 days, we're going to be getting pretty well developed naturally. We don't take no drugs. We're not going to be doing none of that. We're just going to be doing exactly what we know. And what we've come to know over the years is that it's better when you keep it simple. What does that mean? What does that mean? You guys might not know. So if you're a beginner, if you're just somebody, if you're a Karen, if you're a fat mom, if you're a fat dude, if you're whoever, and you've just been kind of scared to go to the gym or whatnot, follow along. Feel free to follow along with us. But it's real simple. All we do is just eat protein, go to the gym, work out. You don't even got to count your calories. Just make sure you're eating meat, because a lot of what mainstream media will tell you is that meat is bad for you, that eggs are bad for you. Oh, cholesterol, blah, blah, blah. All that bullshit. Ain't nobody want to hear that, you know? So the truth is, and you'll see, you can look in our fridge right here. We just moved into this place, so it's fixing to get up a little bit, but we got some steak in here. Got some steak there. That's pretty much all we're gonna be eating for the next 90 days. We got some milk here. Got B over there cooking. The one supplement that we do use, and we will use, is gonna be this right here. This is our friend, creatine, monohydrate. None of that flavored fairy does.
To do creatine the B way, you need some milk. You need...
Yep, show them how it's done, B.
You need this. All you do, pop that decky out, put that on the counter. All you need to do.
Yep, there.
And you're done. Then you take this thing and you slap that back in the upper deck.
Just to prove to you guys that we live by what we do, we live by what we say.
Oh yeah, P.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, but that's how it's done. Feel free to come with us every single day. Whether you got a gym in your community, that's what we're going to be using. I have 4 gym memberships too. 4 different locations. But we're just going to use our little community gym that we have here in this little place that we just moved into.
You're eating cheese, extra sharp cheddar. 6 grams of protein per serving. So that means there's there's like 100-something grams of protein in this block of cheese.
So as you guys can see, we don't give a shit. And at the end of the day, we're gonna end up being the most jacked motherfucker in town. You know why? At the end of the day, it don't come down to that stuff. It don't come down to whether or not you count your calories. Don't get me wrong, counting your calories help. If you want to take that route, try and get developed, whatever your goals are, by all means do that. But what we're going to do is, as humbly as I can possibly say it, we're going to try and demonstrate for you guys how simple of an endeavor this is, and realistically how healthy it is for you. Truth is, you don't have to care about which way you want to put the food into your body. You just have to understand that it's really just one ingredient. You don't need none of that pizza from Little Caesars. You don't need anything that has more than, what would you say, B?
Yeah, they say it's, I heard that it's like if there's 3 ingredients you can't pronounce or you don't even know what they are, probably shouldn't be eating. Egg, cheese, look at that.
Eggs, cheese, and meat. Now don't get me wrong, this cheese probably has
something, but we'll
probably has some shit. We don't give a shit. Beef, eggs, that's veal for today. But more often than not, just steak. It's going to be a little bit structured in a sense that we're going to have a Bible verse every single day. If you are on your phone, like any individual in this world today, then you'll realize that there is a spiritual warfare going on. I believe everybody should have an open mind when it comes to topics like this, especially when it comes to Christ, our God.
Christ is king. Even the Sikh is eating healthy. Hopefully we can get sponsored by Alf.
What this is going to be, it'd be like a faith and fitness. This is both of our, what we love, and this is what brings us fulfillment, is faith and fitness. People out there that are interested in faith and fitness. I think you guys will enjoy following along with us. If you don't, I mean, we don't give a shit. We really don't care whether or not we get 2 viewers, whether or not we get hundreds of thousands of viewers. Those of you that might know me personally, I've always been into fitness my whole life. I'm in a perfect position to be able to do this now because I'm not in the greatest shape. So you guys are going to be able to see firsthand within a 3-month period what your body is capable of. And with Brent, you can see how buffed up and jacked he already is, you know, and he's just going to get even more jacked. We keep it real simple. Eat food every day. You don't got to count your calories, and eat food. We'll do a little prayer. We have a Bible verse today, so we'll do a little studying. Let me go grab my Bible.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. seasoned lamb, or not lamb, veal. Veal, busing. Never eaten deer, or you're one of those people who are like, deer. Honestly, deer steak is honestly a little bit better than beef steak. That's just my personal opinion. Growing up in Southern Illinois, deer steak is definitely busing. Very first.
It gave us Genesis 1:1 today. Okay, so you guys use ChatGPT to make up a little calendar for us for the next 90 days. It has a preset Bible verse each day. So we're not even picking out these Bible verses. The AI picked it out. We're going to study it. I really encourage you guys to follow along with us because this is going to be a great endeavor. Whether or not it ends up being a help to you guys, I sure hope it does because that's the whole point of what we're doing this for. But we'll start with Genesis 1:1.
I prefer the ESV Bible. This is the ESV Student Bible. I don't know if you can even see that. Pretty good book. You know, they got lots of information that you can find in there, giving you context and whatnot. And then we'll get into this Bible verse. The verse itself is literally the very first verse. It goes, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters." That's literally the first. Well, technically, that's verse 1 and 2. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. And God said, "Let there be an expanse in the midst of the waters, and let it separate the waters from the waters." God made the expanse and separated the waters that were under the expanse from the waters that were above the expanse, and it was so. And God called the expanse heaven, and there was evening, and there was morning, the second day. One thing I like to always look at, and this isn't like be controversial, but you know, a lot of people they talk about like all this space and all this stuff, but you really have faith that this is God's word, uncontradicted word. Space is water.
He's getting right into it.
And the way I look at it, you know, there's a story of Babylon. They were trying to like build their way to heaven. When I look at the world we live in today, you see all this money being poured into like space exploration and all this stuff. And I've read this book. I haven't read all of it, but I've read a lot of this book. I've never seen anywhere in this book where God told us to go to space. And when they did that 4,000 years ago, what happened was he separated them. He confused their languages, and that's where we get like all of our different languages from and stuff, because you know, once we're all together and speaking one language, there's nothing humans can't do. We're gonna do our own thing, not do what God's doing. He was like, nah, and he separated us. So it's like I see space program and all that stuff as like our modern version of Tower of Babel. It's like we're trying to reach heaven and stuff, but that's not for us. That's my personal opinion. That could be a hot take. I could be wrong. That's just how I see it. And it says the opening verse of Genesis creation account can be taken as either a summary of the entire process of creation or a description of the first event in creation. This event would have occurred sometime before the first day and would have included the creation of matter, space, and time.
So yeah, you guys, that's B's take on it. I'm definitely intrigued by the fact that this shows us the power of our Creator. He just spoke it into existence. He speaks, he commands, and it happens. I encourage you guys to try and open your mind to this. And that's it for the day.
That concludes our first little glimpse into our Bible study. We're going to hit some, what are we hitting? Shoulders?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to snap my fingers here and we're going to end up at the gym. Okay? Ready?
I'm breaking.
guys, so that pretty much wraps up our workout for the day. We're gonna be at the grocery store, so I'll let you know how that goes. I'll send you some, or I'll post a video there of us at the grocery store. But this is pretty much the wrap up. We're over here getting a swim, me and B getting a cardio. Oh, what's going on, B? What's going on? Yo, B. Yo, why'd you just hit that guy? What the heck? Bro, why are you hitting him? Oh shit, oh shit.
Oh, you're 3 years old?
Oh, he's fucking him up. Oh, not the kid. Holy shit. B, why are you drowning the kid? What? Hey, I didn't do nothing,
Oh,
buddy.
you're talking shit?
Oh.
You fucking talking shit to me, mate?
Oh, hey, B hit it.